What's the weirdest thing you've caught someone doing? Once I was taking her in a public restroom and heard weird noises. So I looked under the stall to check the feet of the dude next to me. I'm not sure why. I just did it to be safe. Turns out the dude next to me was checking at the exact same time I was. It was so awkward as we made eye contact nearly upside down by our underwear. I guess it was weird for both of us. Eating an orange like an apple. Peel and all. She was just sitting at her desk at work eating that orange like an apple as if she wasn't a total psychopath. I once walked in on my roommate rubbing lotion on our friend's back with a steak knife. Girl sitting next to me in class was pushing mechanical pencil lead through her ear piercings. Collecting the growth that came out the other side and then eating it. I think she thought she was being discreet. I wish I was making this up. Was watching a mom and her son at a local grocery store. The kid was looking at the candy in the bulk section. And twisted a wrapper. And threw a piece of candy in his mouth. Mom told him to get the piece of candy out of his mouth or he would have to pay for it. The kid popped it back into the wrapper. Twisted the ends like it had never been opened. And threw it back in the bin. This is why I don't buy bulk candy. I once caught my brother snail position on the bathroom floor covers in his own tears end. Basically he was taking her and saw a spider on the floor and leaned over to try and get a closer look. This resulted in him falling over and crushing the spider with his cheek and hitting the hard floor and instantly himself. He started crying and screaming, so I picked the bathroom lock and behold, the snail. I used to be a JR High teacher. One time I caught a kid snarfing down sticky notes. And no, this kid wasn't starved. He was a very rich, very weird kid. I was talking to a co-worker outside on a smoke break behind the building. During a pause in our conversation he deeply dug into his nose, pulled out a booger and ate it while I was looking directly at him. I was like, dude, WTF, you just ate a booger? And he was shocked and said, my bad, it's a bad habit, I didn't know you noticed. I lived in a dorm my freshman year at college with a roommate. We had a bunk bed. And hers was on the bottom. I remember walking in on her sitting buck naked on my bed, trimming her pubes. I was downtown once and saw a man eating a whole rotisserie chicken off a baby changing station in a men's bathroom. Straight out of the little clear plastic tray and came in with hands. The guy didn't look homeless or anything either. WTF.